Hello everyone, it's Goldwyn here. I just wanted to go over kind of where we're at with Gloom Quake 2 RTX development. I'm getting some questions about that. So at the beginning of all this, there was quite a few client crashes. I seem to have a stable version now. It doesn't crash. I'm just hosting a server on my local machine and showing just default RTX client that seems to be working with Gloom, the old mod. But yeah, so as you can tell, I got my breeder over here just to farm a few kills. What I want to do is kind of talk about where we're at. So right now, one of the big problems is muzzle flashes, bioluminescence, and alien lighting. Saavy has been working on that a little bit on his off time. And I believe SJC Puffy is working on the new models that he expects to have probably within the next few weeks, month, or whatever. So then we'll have upgraded models that all work with RTX. So right now, if I had those models in this client, which Puffy has as well, we'd have the ability to have almost everything working with the legacy DLL. Except for bioluminescence, muzzle flashes, so your biotech vision, that kind of stuff. So we're going to go over a little bit of that here now, just so you can kind of see where we're at. All right, so I'm just going to show you quickly what everything looks like. Right, so these are default skins, but as you can tell, the lighting is fully ray traced. I'm just going to go through here and show you around. As you can tell, it gets pretty dark without a flashlight, which is actually pretty cool, the way it should be for Gloom. And when you put on your flashlight, you give away your position as a grunt. So if you want to be sneaky, it's kind of hard, right? Because you can also hear typical jumping. We'll just come through here. I'm going to kill the breeder a few times and get some kills, and kind of show you where we're at with that. I have to switch over, so you guys are going to see the screen go kind of wonky here a little bit. That's a couple kills there. I want to get a mech. That model is updated with RTX. So thanks for that there, Puffy. You did a great job on that one. So yeah, let me get a couple more kills here. This is not the ideal way. I should be doing this as an admin, but I just want to show you guys real quick where we're at. Now I got 4, I might as well get 5, right? Alright, so I've got 5 kills. Obviously I could go mech right now and kind of show that off. As you can tell in RTX, everything that is kind of a computer screen texture has a reflection. I'll show you a couple examples of that. Up here, you have a reflection too. And over here. So the limitations are as follows. Like I said, bioluminescence doesn't work in the RTX client. And you'll also see some examples of things that don't work as well. The only thing that needs to be done with this is the textures need to change. So for example, here is complete darkness. And it's the same for the alien base because those textures are not working in this client. But in some ways it's kind of neat because it's complete darkness in a cave. You have to have your flashlight on in order to see. We'll just go to the old base here. Everything looks kind of new. So you can tell the cave textures certainly have a lot more detail. What's neat is the shadows actually cast on angles. where they're ray traced. So you might think, oh, this is such a bright flashlight, but in reality, it can actually mess you up too, because you think you see something, but you don't see it. No normal spike. Alright, so what I'm going to do next, so I'm going to go mech.
System.
Now, the command for third-person view. I'm not sure what that is offhand, but I might be able to just see over here to the monitors. You can see the shine on this mech unit. I've got a few videos from Puffy that I've taken to show the sheen on the actual mech, which is really cool. So, fully ray traced. Literally turns nighttime into daytime. So yeah, in a nutshell, guys, the big thing is for this to work is we need people to go back on our most popular maps. I'd like to have about 12 maps. Just replace some of the lighting assets and restore it. Yeah, we can even go as far as to put new versions of the maps that are RTX friendly, but still have some of the old lighting sources. Maybe have the texture by another texture. That kind of stuff, right? So for either client, you can still have lighting in those areas. It'll take a little bit of messing around, but it's not that hard. Also, once the models are done, like I said, it's really just about lighting at that point, and it's really just about refining. Would it work? Yes, it'd be fully playable. RTX Quake 2 Gloom, you could easily do it. I would stick with human because you have a flashlight, but you know, alien side kind of gets the I would say the shaft, because let's face it, they don't have any real lighting sources right now in the client. But there's some leaps and bounds being made in that. Like I said, Saavy has worked on it a little bit, and I may actually take some effort to try to figure out what he's done. But he's a much better coder than I am. I'm more of a script guy. I'm really not much of a coder. I can do the basics, but let's face it, some of these guys have been doing it for 30 years. I can't compete with that. But between all of us, yeah, I mean, between the community, I think we can get this going. So thank you very much for watching, guys. That kind of gives us, give you a basic idea of where we stand. As you can tell, you know, it's definitely worth it. I mean, the lighting is just incredible. The video doesn't do it justice. Go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's kind of where we're at. Things are moving along. We no longer crash on the client, and yeah, once we get the models and stuff done, we just got to concentrate on the lighting a little bit, and we got fully working new ray traced client, which is fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.